everywhere is always noisy. Every time you put up your camera to film as a content creator, it's either the kids are running in the background, the dogs are actually barking, your neighbor's dog is actually barking, or that's when you hear somebody in the compound saying one thing or the other, trying to start their car, trying to move. Or if you actually live on a lane and your house is very, very close to the main road or to the junction, that's where you keep hearing horns and car sounds, everything. Anyways, if this is your first time seeing such a beautiful lady on your screen, you're welcome to a whole new vlog. I know that I always say welcome to a whole new vlog, welcome to a whole new vlog the last time, but we end up not actually doing a vlog. But life has actually been lifing, guys. You guys know that on this platform I share my story. That's why this platform is actually created. Anyways, my name is Esther. If you're seeing me for the very first time, I'm a content creator, a Nigerian-based content creator, and I would like to call myself an influencer at this point. This is the part where I'm going to slap somebody. If I see anybody, if I see you, if I sight you in my video clip, I will slap you. So you just quietly rinse your hand, leave the kitchen, and get inside your room and close the door and go and read your book. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm talking to my sister's children. Life has been lifing. I got a call from my, not a call, I got a, let me place the camera here. I feel like I'll be able to talk to you guys better. So I got, can you just stop this? I got a message from my pastor yesterday, and he just asked me, what's up, how you doing, I hope you're good. Then I just broke the news to him that I lost my phone. I have not actually, come out here to tell you guys that I got a phone. Yeah, so my sister got a new phone for me. That is what I'm using to film right now. It's an item product, but yeah, at all I'm bad pass. At least something to keep me busy and just create content before I'll be able to afford the one that I want. So let me go back to the story. Sorry if this conversation is just jumping from one place to the other. Please, I'm so sorry. Please, I'm sorry. Please, okay, we're getting there. So yeah, I like to say so. I've said so how many times now. I want to say so again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not on air. It's only on air that we have restrictions. But when you have a platform, you talk to your people like they are your friends. So, so when you called me, no, you didn't call me. When he reached out to me on WhatsApp, we were communicating, we were talking, and then I told him what happened to me, that my phone and my ATM got stolen. I went for a church program, blah blah blah. And I want to talk about, I want to actually share my experience so far since my phone got stolen, and how I have been really sad. Yes, how the phone and ATM that got stolen in a church program really affected me, and it really did affected me. See, you guys know that I've come on this platform one or two times to tell you my struggle as a Christian, and I don't hide it. I don't hide it. I haven't told you guys that this year I questioned God. Like, I was really tired, and I'm really, to be very honest, I am burnt out. Should I use the word? Is it burnt out or burnt out? See, I am overwhelmed. When you say somebody is really overwhelmed, I am overwhelmed. I don't know what to do at this point when it comes to my spiritual life. I really don't know what to do. So I've not gone to church. I went to church the next day after my phone was stolen. I went to pay my tithe. If you remember told the story on this channel, I told you guys how people contributed and they were able to assist me to pay my school fees, right? So I picked up like 1% of each of the money that people gathered, like contributed for me to complete my fees. I went to give God his own percentage. I'm a tither. I'm very faithful at tithing. I don't even joke. When it comes to my finances, I'm a kingdom financier. I'm a kingdom financier. Or I'm a kingdom financier. Is that correct? Hi, you go school, Esther. No for your hand. And it really hurts me. It pains me so much. I question myself. Like, when I got home, it wasn't funny, guys. It wasn't funny because it brought a lot of memories. It brought a lot of pain. It wasn't funny. Till date, I've not even, my leg, this my two leg never cross. I never go shush. My friend so to dedicated her baby. I'm sure some of you saw the vlog, but I went straight to her house. I went for the reception, not even for, okay, I did not go for church service. I only went to church the next day to pay my tithe. When I got to church, I thought I'll be, I thought I'll be able to handle the pain, the depression, the everything. When I got to church, the Redeemed Church in my sister's estate, I just sat down. Before I left that morning, I cried. I was just asking God, why did you allow this happen to me? I've been begging you to give me a phone. Somebody is supposed to actually send me a phone, but just going back and forth, I did not receive the phone again. All the way from the Obodo, but I did not receive it. I'm praying that God should change this one for me, help me upgrade. And then they stole this one. They stole that phone. The phone did not even belong to me. They bought the phone for my mom. My mom gave it to me just to use for the meantime. Because I had high hopes that I was expecting a gadget to come. That was the main reason why I held on to that phone. And then a lot of responsibilities keep coming because my salary cannot even sustain me. Talk more to even save up. The more you try to save up, the more things are getting more expensive in the market. Do you get? So it brought a lot of pains. I started crying like, God, why would you allow them take just this one thing that I'm still, holding on to before a better one comes. You get? When I got to church the next day, I sat down. I was just dull. After I cried at home, I left home for church. I was dull. I just sat down there doing nothing. I told myself I'll be strong. I will use my faith. It be like say my faith self come feel me. Sorry to say, I'm just being vulnerable here. It be like say at this point I lose hope, I lose faith, I lose everything because I couldn't even hold myself. I was so emotional. I was just, singing, crying. I'm sure people be like, why is this girl crying? Like, I was just asking God, what's next? Like, why would this kind of thing happen to me? Why? I don't even have shishi in my account. Shishi, I did not have in my account. I had saved up plus other people's money again to go for this course. So why would this happen to me? Jesus Christ. I was just there crying after I paid my tithe. I couldn't sit down. I was getting angry. Like, it just invest me. The thought of it that my phone was stolen yesterday in church. Like, what am I? It's just like, what are you even doing here? Stand up and leave. Now, so I followed the mind though. Wait, tell me stand up and I left. This past few weeks, my mental health has been really messed up. I tell you guys, my mental health has been messed up. This phone was stolen on the 18th of April, and this is like May. What's today's date? Someone and Sophia.
This is 20th of May.
This is 28. It's not 28th of 28th.
No, 20th.
Okay, 20th. This is 20th of May. I have not brought myself to go to church because of that pain. And I feel like I need time to heal because I don't know. I hear people say things like, oh, I stopped going to church because of one thing or the other. My mind can't fathom me. I can't like my mind cannot fathom why fathom. I'm trying to pronounce this the way. My heart cannot fathom. My heart cannot fathom the reason why people would just stay away from church for a long time. And now I understand the grief. I understand the pain. I watched the story time of one of my fellow content creators. We actually met during NYSC camp. Do my NYSC days, so we met in NYSC camp. She shared a story of how she stopped going to church. She just made sure she had a good relationship with God. She went to church and on her way coming back, she got raped. She and her friend. And she has been grieving for a very long time. She has been grieving. That now I really understand because I felt pained. I felt weak to even pray safe. I can't even open my mouth. I'm like, what? I was hopeless. Let me use that word. I was hopeless. I was hurt. I lost hope. I lost faith in everything. Like, I'm like, what's the point of praying when it feels like God is not answering me? Why does it feel like a lot more bad things happen to me more than good things? But I just have to, encourage myself. My sister has been trying to talk to me. I try to encourage myself, every now and then. But one thing I want to do this year, I do not want to be pressured into doing the things I don't want to do. My relationship with God is different from every other person's, okay? The kind of relationship I have with God is different from the kind of relationship someone else has with God. So, our God is a merciful God. I know, right? I know you will say, oh, because one thing happened to you doesn't mean that you are not behaving like this, you know? Mm-mm. I'm just grieving. I'm just a young girl who has been through a lot. Who have been through a lot. And I feel like as a Christian, I don't deserve to be going through this suffering. We know that there are times in our lives where we go through ups and downs. But when it feels like have you people prayed? Have you prayed? Have you fasted? Have you done things beyond? Have you pushed yourself spiritually? And then it feels like you're not even doing, it feels like you're not seeing the result that you want. It feels like your path in life is slow. You really might not understand when you see people say these things. You go feel like, that doesn't mean it is not easy. I really don't not blame people who go fetish because they cannot hold on to waiting on God. I can't blame them because it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to run this race. It's not easy. At this point, I really do not want to be pressured. I don't want to be pressured. God loves me. I know that. He's my Father. I will run back to Him. From now, time to time, I have conversations with God. I've gone past that time in my life, or that era in my life where I'm only after fighting battles. I want to live and let God live. Because it feels like I'm not concentrating on my problems spiritually. Like, let me tackle it spiritually. I have a life to live. I'm a young girl. I'm not even living the life I'm supposed to live. Because, why? Because I want car and the car is not coming. Therefore, I'll be keeping myself depressed. Yeah, and every time I'll be praying up and down because of one particular thing. And I'm not getting let me rest and live my life. Live my life. Maybe just live my life and be happy. Just act like, okay, maybe I'm not meant to have this. Let me just F it and just forget about it. Maybe it will come. Maybe it will come. It's not like I haven't seen these things in my dream, or God have not given me revelation or vision about them. He have. But I just want to be a happy person. I just want to live. I want to tone down my anxiety level, like always being anxious or having anxiety about when I'm praying about. Every time I go to God to pray, I don't want people telling me that pray, fire, pray, so that the devil is coming for you. I don't want that kind of life anymore. I want to kneel down, talk to God in silence, because the days that I've talked to God about my problems, I have won the battle and it's over. So I'm just here to share this with you guys, and I hope I find peace, because I'm gradually finding peace and solitude. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. Inside life of a believer, it's not easy. But that's not also going to stop me from living my life, because it feels like being a Christian sometimes people kind of put this mark and restrictions that you're not going to enjoy life, you're not going to make friends, you're not going to hang out, your life should just be based on spiritual matters, go to church. No, that's not the kind of life I want to live. That's not the kind of life I want to live. Yeah, I've aired my mind here. Yeah. Basically, hopefully soon we'll resume church very soon. So I'll keep you guys more updated about a lot of things that have been going on. This is not going to be a vlog anymore because it's long. I don't want to bore you guys with so many long content. I just hope I make sense. I'm just here to just air my mind. I'll see you guys in my next video.